Alright, so Merry Christmas. Welcome to April 14th here in Chicago. As you can see, a lot of snow has fallen, and I took all my Sarracenia and I put them back into the garage. So as you can, see here, there's a lot of snow blanketing my larch, and you'll see later on the Dawn Redwood and the other European larch has started sprouting, and they all got covered in snow as well. It's not really going to affect them. They're really, really cold hardy trees, so this is not really any problem at all for them. But I did take all my Sarracenia inside. They were originally covered with that silver tarp, but I thought, you know what, with the amount of snowfall, I'm just going to put everything back into the garage. So here on the table, you can see exactly we got, around 2.5 to 3 inches of snow, and it's going to be 70 degrees in 48 hours. But for right now, we got our very last day of snowfall. Alright, so it's been 48 hours since the last time I recorded that video, and as you can kind of see, all the snow is gone. It's nice and warm outside. So what I'm going to do is transition all of these plants back outside. So you might be wondering, well, what if it snows again? Why didn't you, look at the weather before when you put all those Sarracenia outside the first time? Well, I did, but the weather can only be shown in around 2 weeks ahead of time. And kind of after that 2-week period, then we had some days with snow. But now as we're heading into the middle of April and kind of past the middle of April into May, ideally in a perfect world, there won't be any more snow falling or any frosts, so I'm putting all the Sarracenia back outside. Also, since the garage is unheated, the temperature isn't going to really be that different. I just kind of put them all in the garage because it's like, oh, it's a little house for them. Not sure if it made too much of a difference versus just wrapping them up with that tarp, but we're going to bring them all back. I'm going to make a video once I've carried them all back out onto the patio. Okay, so here in this jumble, we have, of course, the Venus flytraps in their magical growth box. And all of these Sarracenia and even the juniper that I tossed back there just because I'm like, oh, why bother with the snow on it? So all of this stuff is going to go right back outside onto the patio, kind of the same location we had earlier. I'm going to get rid of this tarp for now, and then we have the 2 tubs with the melted snow in here waiting to hydrate the Sarracenia pots. So I'm going to carry them out there in just a minute. Okay, so everything is pretty much the same as it was in the last Sarracenia video, except for one Catesbii that I ordered recently. It looks a lot like Sarracenia Sorrow or Sarracenia Tina. If you know what those look like, you can just look them up, I guess, or wait a few months until these pitchers start growing for the summer if you don't really care that much. But anyways, that's kind of the story. I took everything in my garage for 2 days, and I put everything back out onto the patio. Now I looked for the 2-week weather report, and it's not supposed to be below freezing again. No snow, and that will get us until, May 1st? So I don't expect there to be any snow in May. We should be all right. So everything is back outside. Hopefully it'll start growing soon. Moral of the story is I just got to build a greenhouse in the upcoming months so that for the next wintertime and springtime season, I can get a head start on the growing season instead of, screwing around like this and, tarps and garages and all that. So I'll be back next time.